Mortises and tenon is a science. It is used not only in the connection of ancient architecture, but also in different kinds of building design, including industrial design. It's a widely used technique. I'm 58 years old now, and I've been studying classical tracery for about 40 years. Since ancient Chinese architecture, including ancient furniture, has existed for thousands of years, the craft was everywhere when I first began to learn it. In the 1990s, mortise and tenon rarely appeared. Instead, modernization and mechanization, say pneumatic runners and electronic guns, were widely used. But I didn't give up and insist till today. I've turned classical tracery flat, as it was for thousands of years, into three-dimensional. For a piece of work, the first thing to do is sculpture. I mean to design the drawing, then comes turning. Usually, I do that with my hands. Later, I draw lines, make tenons and mortises, cut off each wood chip, and assemble them one by one. Thousands of hundreds of pieces of wood chips are needed to complete a piece of work. The minimum thickness of wood chips is usually 1 millimeter, while the thicker one is 2 millimeters. I keep a strict eye on the width. The minimum width is 0.8 millimeter, and a wider one is 1 centimeter. Only by doing this, I guarantee the vastness of the work. Should the width be smaller, it wouldn't be so firm as expected. I used one color in my previous works, but now I'm making this vase with two colors. The yellow pear wood is more bright colored, while the podoc looks more serious. The whole piece of work is complete with connection of these two materials. It's a breakthrough and a form of innovation. There are totally over 100 pieces here. Besides, the two colors give the work a strong three-dimensional effect. What is mortise and tenon joint structure? It's made of tenon and mortise. As you see, when you insert A into B, A is called a tenon, while B is called a mortise. A three-dimensional work doesn't spring from nowhere. You need to know sculpture, drawing, engraving, woodworking, and design. All of them are necessary. You think while doing, and experiment while thinking. Several techniques are integrated together to make the three-dimensional work. The flat vase is made of over 10,000 pieces of wood chips in total. It's 99 centimeters high, 36 centimeters thick, and 48 centimeters wide. Traditional Chinese technique, tenon and mortise, V-type pattern, and Chinese dots are integrated in it. It took me 2 years to make the piece. I always try to seek joy amid hardship. When I feel bitter and tired, I look at my works, as each of them is a unique item with different styles. I'm so glad from the bottom of my heart